Hi everybody, welcome to my kitchen. This is Kim at Uncensored Food, and today we're going to do something in 5 minutes or less. The oven's ready. First I'm going to start with a delicious little side dish. This is 2 shredded potatoes, 2 shredded carrots, half of a shredded cabbage. You take those, you throw them in a bowl. Oh, I fucked up already. I need a bigger bowl. Who surprised? Hold on. Wait for me. I'm coming. Throw that shit in a bowl. Here comes the cabbage. To this, we're going to add about a teaspoon of nutmeg and about a teaspoon of salt. Put that in there. We're going to put in 2 whole eggs that are just lightly mixed. Bada boom. Throw those in. And a cup or so of breadcrumbs. Now you get it. Oh, I forgot the pepper. Salt and pepper. Blah, blah, blah. To be fair, you can flavor this with anything you want. If you want to make it spicy, add more spices. If you want to make it sweet, add sweetness. Oh, don't get the pepper in your throat. Mix this carefully, and then we're going to spread it out onto a cookie sheet that is lined in parchment paper, and on top of that we have oil. Okay, that's all nicely mixed together. Now you take a tablespoon or so of olive oil and spread it all along the bottom. This is so noisy, sorry. Of your parchment paper. Flop on your vegetable concoction, and this is going to get spread out as thinly as you can spread it out. Make a nice square. So we'll go from this to this. Nice and thin, flattened in the bottom of this pan. Now this is going to go, oh shit, here we go again. This is going to go into a 400-degree oven for about 30 minutes, one-handed. Alexa, set the timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
She works for me. While that's cooking, I'm going to show you how to make a fried chicken thigh that is super delicious and infinitely changeable. And by the way, look at this cutting board. Can you stand it? Is this the most food thing you've ever seen? Overstock.com. Okay, the vegetables just came out of the oven. They smell so good. Let me show you how to make this chicken. This is a very fun way of doing thighs. I think the dark meat is much more flavorful than the white meat, so I always have thighs. Skin the thigh and then take your knife and run it along both sides of that bone. Now we're going to gently, not separate the bone, but cut it without chopping off your fingers, up the center, so that we are left with a chicken thigh that looks like that, okay? You with me so far? Do that to all of these. Okay, I am essentially making a fried chicken, but this can be made with any kind of, you could make any kind of a marinade and then cook it. It's basically the cutting of this chicken is what I wanted to show you. But I'm gonna fry mine. Now you take your chicken and dip it in an egg mixture, followed by a mixture of breadcrumbs and flour that I put together. Get that fully coated. The way you cook this is crucial. You start with it like this, face down, and get that leg sticking out forward. Because when we flip it, it's gonna make a difference. All right, don't crowd your pan. Get that all covered, get that in there, and take your time. You want it browned and delicious. Maybe 15 minutes on each side. I don't know. When it's done, flip it. All right, stand by. While those are cooking, let's get back to the vegetables. Just slid right out of the cookie sheet in a second. You can cut it with a nice pizza cutter. Oh, look at that. I want to do that. Holy shit, is that good. Or take a form and cut circles out of it if you want to be more interesting, which I choose to be. I'm going to eat all those scraps between Roxy and I. Now you have this. Here we go. Those are delicious. Now flip this over. You see how that leg stands up? This will be cooked perfectly all the way through, provided you cook it on the slow side. So 15 minutes in a not too hot pan will get you some beautiful thighs fried deliciously. Well, there you have it, folks. A delicious piece of chicken. This is a thigh, but now you pick it up like a drumstick. Oh my God, how good is that? And these phenomenal little vegetable creations. They're good hot or cold. You're gonna love it. Cut your chicken like that, and you can marinate it and cook it without a crust. You can cook it with a crust. It's really good. This is Kim at Uncensored Food. Bon appetit, eat well.